very soon, guys. There it is. There is the starport as well as the tech lab for QXC. And Golden trying to scout with some changelings. Not really going to see much. Doesn't really see the composition. Although QXC does see that they are in fact changelings. And some Lings going to try to run by right now to the upper left expansion, but Golden is just getting some stuff. He is actually getting some units. Up to 5 Broodlords, 7 Corruptors, 7 Infestors, producing additional Infestors, Lings, and Corruptors behind this. QXC can pretty much max out whenever he wants to. 181 supply for QXC, 130 supply from Golden. And even if he gets like Corruptors or Broodlords, QXC is going to have some battle cruisers on the map. 2 are almost finished, getting additional upgrades, getting his weapons level 2 for his Terran ship mech units, getting a whole bunch of upgrades, getting personal cloaking. Man, when do you see this many upgrades from Terran players this later stages of the game? I mean, QXC is he just finds an upgrade, he just clicks the button and just gets it. I mean, whether he wants it or not, that's what QXC is doing, and that is a scary army, man. 51 Marines, 15 Vikings, 2 battle cruisers. These battle cruisers are nicely mixed in there from QXC. Props to him. 2 Ravens. So I guess this is how you play TVZ, guys. You just try to survive or go towards like the 30-minute stage of the game and then go kill your Zerg opponent, which is what we're seeing from QXC. But this army is super big compared to what Golden has. I mean, Golden's composition, mainly Broodlords, only 7 though, not a lot. 8 Corruptors, 9 Infestors, even trying to take that bottom right expansion, so he does have 2 mining bases. But QXC's composition is just much stronger, and he has the superior upgrades. So it's going to be a matter of time, honestly. QXC taking another expansion. He's going to be on 6 bases soon. QXC, man, just kill Golden. Holy crap. QXC is just... I mean, I feel like he can kill Golden. He can, because he's been scanning and seeing the composition. But he's just given Golden so much time to get back in the game. Golden's up to, what? Harvesters? 56? Okay, that's not a lot. But 153 supply from Golden, 197 from QXC. And if QXC attacks, I just think he can kill Golden. That's my opinion, and I think that's what's gonna happen. But he's playing it safe. I don't blame him at all. He's just taking more expansion. He's on like 6 bases right now, sieging up here towards that bottom right expansion of Golden. That's pretty much what's going on. QXC gonna send some units here into the bottom right. Marine's gonna stem forward, focusing down the hatchery. Is the hatch gonna go down? In fact, hatchery gonna go down. QXC just turtling it up, man. Golden, though, meanwhile, is not in a terrible position. He's not in the best position at all, I will say that, but it's going to be super hard. It's going to be very hard from Golden to kill the composition of QXC. And just look at the bank. 3,000 minerals from QXC. Golden pretty much trying to mine anything he can. And there's some ghosts, guys. When is the last time you saw ghosts against Broodlords? With the ghost nerf, ghosts are not the best counter to Broodlords. That's why there's Vikings. But QXC just doesn't care. Making ghosts, making Vikings, making Marines, getting some battle cruisers. How many battle cruisers does QXC have? 4 battle cruisers on the map right now from QXC. 2 additional ones in production, so he's going to be on 6. Golden's creep spread? It's funny they're mentioning creep spread like 37 minutes into the game, but creep spread from Golden is okay. Not the best, but I mean he's still trying to spread it as best as he can. QXC is just denying anything that Golden can really do at this stage in the game. But QXC is maxed out. Golden about, almost maxed out, about 50 more supply, and you will be maxed out. Golden taking another expansion. The one that just got killed in the bottom right is going to be Golden, and he just wants to go for it. Sick! Oh my god, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? I know you guys saw that. Did a lot of damage. QXC, the composition is just scary, man. Golden trying to do some damage all the way down to 120 in supply. QXC still has a lot of supply down, but Fungals, oh my god, like a huge chunk of QXC's army just completely got killed. But Golden down to 100 in supply, and QXC can just max out behind this. Man, 144 supply from QXC. Golden making some more links, getting some more corruptors. This is like the craziest game that I've casted in a long time. QXC just making the strangest compositions, using the strangest spellcasters, but it's working, and it's going to be very hard for Golden to kind of come back in this game. I mean, he's not really mining. He's mining off this bottom right expansion and this one, sort of. But man, QXC can just drop the mules, get some money, repair the planetary fortress, and just max out again. Almost maxed out, actually. 178 supply for QXC, 115 from Golden. Broodlord's trying to do some damage. Units tab. What does Golden have? 7 broods, 6 corruptors, 7 infestors. Man, this game is just... This is a really good game, but I feel like it's being drawn out too much by QXC. Is he just like trying to test out new compositions and just making things? That's kind of what we're seeing from QXC, I'm gonna be honest. But hold that thought. Some Marines in the bottom right. Gonna kill some Lings. Ling's gonna kill some Marines. Marines are still alive. Fungo going off. This might be like a positional thing from QXC. There we go. So QXC knows, okay, so he's got his opponent in the bottom right. Pretty much like all the units here from Golden are in the bottom right expansion. He can just push to the forward right now. 193 supply from QXC. Golden getting some fungals. Nice fungals there, taking out a good amount of Marines. And more ghosts. And more Marines. QXC. Another expansion from Golden. So this one's pretty much mined out. This one, you know, pretty fresh. You can send some drones there. Man, guys, this is a crazy game, number 1. I'm gonna admit, this is... I mean, I knew that QXC is very aggressive in TVZ, and I knew that Golden was aggressive in TVZ, but I just did not know it's gonna be like a 40-minute game. Pretty cool game so far for game number 1. QXC, man. QXC, 196. Okay, QXC, you're maxed. QXC, you're maxed. Go, QXC. But he doesn't care. He's just sending more Marines in the bottom right. Composition there for Golden. The units are there for Golden. Infestors, Broodlords, not a lot of Broodlords at all. Vikings easily going to be able to kill you on this, and QXC should know, man. Come on, QXC, you won the game like 30 minutes ago. Actually, like 15 minutes ago, but there it is. GG gets called. QXC just drawed it out much longer than needed. And guys, that's going to be game number 1 here for the CSN All-Stars week number 8. Thank you for joining me. I am Promise from Quantic Gaming. And this is a best of 7 show match, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. If you do like this, please follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/QuanticPromise. Also follow the stream. Just click the follow button here on twitch.tv/QuanticPromise. Huge shout out to CSN, who are a huge partner in this. Also, a big shout out to Quantic Gaming. And of course, Razer, who's a proud sponsor of Quantic, as well as CSN. So guys, we're going to get into game number 2. And let me just go ahead and get the map choice from Golden. We're going to get the game started. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm actually going to read the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Are you guys saying nice things or bad things about me? I'm curious. Curious Promise. Okay, so those of you guys that are just joining, QXC vetoed Metropolis, Golden vetoed Shakura's Plateau, and we're going to get the map choice from Golden, so it's in fact going to be Antigua Shipyard, guys. Let's go ahead and host the map. I do play Protoss. I am a High Master / Grandmasters player. I was fairly high ranked a while ago. I just could not play as much because of casting and in school. So I decided to do casting much more rather than playing. But I would say I have a pretty good understanding of the game at a Master's high level range. Okay, so game number 2 will be on Antigua Shipyard. And it's going to be the choice of Golden. And we should get the game started, guys. I am in the lobby. Go. But stay tuned. Game number 2 will be back. Let me just go ahead and play the pre-rolls very quickly of Razor and Quantic, and we're going to get into game 2 between QXC and Quantic Golden.
You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Alright guys, we are getting into the next game between QXC and Golden. And there it is, guys. Welcome to game number 2 between Complexity QXC and Quantic Gaming's Golden. We are here on the map Antigua Shipyard. Interesting decision by Golden to choose this map. Reason being, this is a good map for Terrans to drop. It's a pretty good map for Terrans to easily secure 3 bases if they decide to do that. Of course, this area in the center of the map, relatively easy to defend. Some Terrans I even see just completely wall off here with barracks to get themselves just one area to defend. Very nicely, or it can be a very nice strategy to do in this matchup. But QXC is up 1-0, guys, in this best of 7. First person to 4 is going to take home the money. But I'm curious to see the style we're going to be seeing from Golden here. Is it going to be the same as the previous game? Is he going to be aggressive, or is he going to be a little bit more defensive and try to play a little bit more into the hands of QXC, or just defend the aggression that QXC likes to put on in a TVZ matchup? But Golden at this point is in Korea, so it might be a little bit hard for him to kind of choose a strategy to do. He's dealing with lag, obviously. I hope it's not too much lag. But it's not the best conditions from Golden, unfortunately. But anyway, I can guarantee you guys we're going to be seeing a 15 hatch from Golden. There's the drone making its way here towards his natural expansion. This is like the bread and butter of Zerg versus Terran, going for the 15 hatch. Very, very standard. QXC, meanwhile, not opening up with a greedy build as he did in the previous game with the 15cc, going for a more traditional 1 racks being built here in the natural. Or the natural choke point. No gases have been taken yet from QXC. So I would think this is going to be a 1 racks expand build from QXC. Again, sort of a relatively safe standard opening for Terran players to do. Gets your Hellions a little bit later. Not a big deal, but it does secure you an expansion. And that's what QXC looks like he's going to do. Middle's getting a little high from QXC. Meanwhile, Quantic Gaming's Golden getting his hatchery up. As I said, 15 hatch. There's a pool on its way from Golden. 16 pool for Golden. So nothing out of the ordinary at all from neither of our players. There's the command center. QXC making me look super smart. Thank you, QXC. Thank you. But yeah, what I'm going to be looking for in this game from Golden is the gas timing and what he scouts. If he takes very quick main gases, meaning like the first and the second main gas in his main base, what am I saying? It's gonna be like either an all-in or just a lot of banelings or a lot of early gas units, because he's investing so much into these very quick two gases. If he takes the 3rd and 4th gas in the natural, possibly mutas. You've seen players even go for very quick infestors off 2 base with 4 gases. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. And QXC going for an extremely fast 3rd command center. QXC is just, man, he's just gearing it to the later stages of the game. He is not scared of macroing, and I think QXC's matchup, or his best matchup, is going to be the Terran versus Zerg. He's mentioned this many times. So many Terran players are like, "Oh my God, Hellions are so bad. They don't do anything against Zerg," and I completely agree with that. But at the same time, QXC seems to know how to make it happen, and is not afraid to play late game against Zerg players. Double gases have been taken for QXC. No factory on its way yet, so I'm curious to see if he's going to drop down a factory or not, or is he going to